right, so we are getting the Super Extreme Z Awakening here on Global, the update 5.18.0. We have some information here. So basically, with the Super Extreme Z Awakening, there's going to be some old units that are going to be getting a revamp, essentially, to their kit. So if we read through this, there will be the implementation of Super Extreme Z Awakening. A new type of awakening will soon be implemented. So we also have, the server maintenance notice here for tomorrow, the 14th at 7 p.m., which is actually the same time that this Dokkan Now Volume 8 is going to be starting, at least Pacific Standard Time. I have to figure out when it's starting here in the, I think it's a CST, Central Standard Time Zone. I'm waiting for them to post the actual link to the YouTube video on their Twitter account so that I'm sorry if I'm looking this way. I'm used to my camera being here, not here. Okay, so it's here. I'm looking at the camera. All right. But anyway, I'm waiting on them to post the link so that we can get an actual time for when it starts for me personally. And that's when I'll, post a community post about when I'll be going live to react to this if I can. Depending on my, when this starts, I may end up having to put it off until the next day because I do have a work schedule. So, but hopefully it starts early enough to where I can react to it and then go to work because I do work overnight. So, hopefully that's the case. But with this Super Extreme Z Awakening, you will be using the same Extreme Z battles that already exist for these older characters. The only difference is they're going to be adding a level called Level Super. And if you look in this picture right here, I wonder if we can zoom in. I kind of don't want to. We can look at it right here. I mean, you can see the kind of pinkish, hot pink aura around the Super Extreme Z Awakening medal, which to me, to be honest with you, looks absolutely horrible looking. It doesn't look like, it looks like they took one of the, or like the Rainbow Extreme Z Awakening medal and just designed a really horrible looking aura around it. Just saying. But nonetheless, this is the medal that maybe this is just a placeholder picture, I don't know, but this is the medal that we'll be obtaining from that new super level in the Extreme Z battles. And it says right here, perform an awakening beyond Extreme Z Awakening. The character's passive skill will change. So, if we take a look at, let's go to the wiki here, and then we'll type in, Goku, because this is essentially going to be, not essentially, it will be the first Extreme Z Awakening that's going to happen. Or the Super Extreme Z Awakening that will happen is this Super Saiyan 3 AGL Goku right here. And just I guess a main point to this is they are going in sequential order. So basically, the first Extreme Z Awakening, this AGL Goku, will be the first one to get a Super Extreme Z Awakening. So, and if they're only going to change the passive skill, this definitely does not cater to pay to play players. So essentially the whales. As far as like the initial impressions that I'm getting, because if you look at his leader skills is going to still be irrelevant. His super attack is essentially going to be still irrelevant. Because most super attacks will either raise attack or raise defense or do both, even stack attack and defense. In most units, in most modern units that come out today, even most free-to-play units will have some kind of effect attached to their super attack that will raise their defense or raise their attack. His only greatly lowers defense, which isn't and lowering defense has never really been a huge part of the meta. In some cases, that can be useful, But with his super attack the way it is, and with his leader skill the way it is, I mean, leader skill is not too important because we definitely have other leaders that can take the place of this Goku, for sure. And so his leader skill is actually, with it being irrelevant, it's not too big of a deal because there are definitely leaders that you can use other than this Goku, and then you can just slap this Goku on a team if he's going to be any good at all. But his passive skill needs to change significantly. And the reason why is because if we look at what the most recent Dokkan Fest here, this Kid Gohan and Piccolo, not Kid Goku. Recent Dokkan Fest, not EZA, newest Dokkan Fest. Look at the passive. It's a freaking novel compared to his passive skill. So if they are only going to change the passive skill, which once again, that's all that's here, they may reveal something more on the details of a Super Extreme Z Awakening. I'm still looking over there. My bad. Camera's right there. All right. But I hope, there's a little bit of hopium here. I hope that they will reveal a few more details, if they have any, in this Dokkan Now Volume 8, that they will be airing tomorrow. And I hope that this Super Extreme Z Awakening will change more than just the character's passive skill. Most likely, it's not going to be the case because they usually, when they release information like this in the news feed of the game, they usually have all the details that they're going to, or updates that they're going to be changing with the piece of news that they reveal. So as far as this says, that's literally the only thing that's going to be changing in these Super EZAs are the character's passive skills, which is, I think, a little underwhelming in a way, but it will definitely cater to a lot of newer players to have easily obtainable older units that will become more relevant in the current meta. Not necessarily part of the current meta, but comparable enough units or competent enough to be able to help newer players get past some semi-difficult content. Maybe. We'll have to wait and see what they do with these passive skills, because once again, his passive skill is bare bones compared to, the newer units. Even newer free-to-play units will have passive skills almost as long as this. So free-to-play units have a lot more going on than what these guys have going on right now. So hopefully they do this Super Extreme Z Awakening update some justice, so that these older units can become, at least semi-relevant, which will still, I think overall the overarching impressions here is it is a little bit underwhelming with the information that we have so far. But things could change. We'll see what they say at this Dokkan Now and everything like that once they reveal all the details, if they are going to reveal any more details on the Super EZA. Something else that I think they're going to reveal during this Dokkan Now is some Saiyan Day details. Maybe some drip marketing for the new units and everything like that. Maybe some EZAs that are going to be happening during Saiyan Day. I'm pretty excited to see what's going to happen. And you feel free to share your thoughts about who you want for Saiyan Day. Who do you think we're actually going to get for Saiyan Day? But I the two main things I think this Dokkan Now is revolving around is going to be this Super Extreme Z Awakening update, update 5.18.0, and also the Saiyan Day details and units and stuff like that. So, oh yeah, it says right here, check out info on the Saiyan Day campaign. I'm dumb. And the latest update schedule. There you go. That's what they're going to be going over. So, we'll have to wait and see what kind of details are going to release in this little Dokkan Now special. And if this Dokkan Now starts at a time I'm able to cover this, before I actually go to work. I will be covering it live over on twitch.tv/methodical with a 1 instead of an I. The links will be down in the description below, but make sure to tune in if you want to see that live. Other than that, I will be posting the VOD afterwards if you can't see it live, so no worries there. But yeah, hopefully this will be at a time where I can live stream that. But anyway, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Love to hear from you guys, and I will catch y'all in the next video.